whether we like it or not, there really are weebs out there who simp for red flag tsunderes in anime, but run from the same type of people in real life. So let's talk about the top 10 tsundere anime you must watch. Number 10, Yurisei Yatsura. Some high schoolers have all the luck, but that's until they're chosen to play a game of tag with an alien princess to save Earth from invasion. To avoid aliens from invading our planet, a human must win a tag against a powerful alien princess. Our boy Ataru is chosen and faces Lum's alien abilities in a desperate 10-day challenge. Yurisei Yatsura is a very lighthearted and wacky series with all sorts of bizarre references to Japanese mythology and some really good puns. I mean, the artwork is colorful and really looks like Ranma 1/2. It has tons of really funny side stories and characters that'll probably make you laugh more than those trashy isekai anime these days. It definitely feels like you're in the 90s, and I don't think that's a bad thing. It's an anime that you'll never get bored of watching. Number 9, Love Hina.
言い訳するかこの軟弱者
Love can make us do crazy things, like promising to meet up at the prestigious Tokyo University, even if we're not exactly the brightest students. And that's exactly what happened to our boy Kaitaro Urashima. Having bombed the entrance exams, Kaitaro is sent to his grandmother's hotel, which has been transformed into a wacky all-girls dorm. A twist of fate lands him in the manager position, and it's definitely gonna change his life.
あんたね浦島
This is just quintessential quintuplets dorm style. Despite the show being a comedy at heart, the elements of romance do become more obvious as the series goes on. Love Hina is a lighthearted show that can be enjoyed casually or while you're praying to the anime gods that you'll get hit by Truck-kun. It strikes such a good balance between comedy and romance, which is quite rare in the harem genre. Number 8, Shakugan no Shana.
Shana?
そんな名で私を呼ぶな
どうしてだよちゃんと分けよ
うるさいうるさいうるさい私はただのフレームヘイズだお前なんか
Imagine Attack on Titan, but instead of giant man-eating humans, you get to fight even worse monsters that feed on your actual life force. The monstrous Crimson Denzins, who are feasting on human life force, have ravaged the world. Flame hazes are the only people standing between them and the extinction of the entire human race.
昨日は僕のせいで負けたんだろだから僕を切ろうと
そうじゃないから
This was such a good show because it takes a whole different perspective when it comes to creating concepts about life and death. But the characters are what make this anime shine like a star. Because of the non-rushing nature of the show, each character presents their own background history. This results in a very real and believable group of fantastically designed characters, and that's definitely not something you see often in anime these days. Number 7, the 100 girlfriends who really love you.
もう2回目だし大して驚かないわよ好きにすればいいでしょ私を振らずにいてくださるのであればそれ以上の幸せはありませんから
Why pray to the anime gods so that you could get one girlfriend when you could get 100? Despite being seemingly perfect when Taru was rejected 99 times. On the day of his middle school graduation, he is once again turned down by a girl he confesses to, earning his 100th rejection in a row. Desperate for love, he prays for a girlfriend at a shrine.
まだ会ったばかりなのに気持ち悪いよね気持ち悪くて家から何から逆流しそうだけどもったいないから飲んであげるわよ
here it is, the ultimate harem anime that fans like us have been waiting for so long. If you've ever encountered an author's wet dream anime, this one ranks among the wettest of them all, which is really weird analogy. Anyway, you'd have to try really hard and not have a lot of brain cells to not find enough here to entertain you. It's loved by every single fan because every trope in harem is here. And I'm not kidding when I say it has everything. Number 6, Nisekoi.
最悪だ。
もうなんでこうなるわけ？どうしてくれんのよ、私の高校生活。あんたもいつまでそうしてんのよ。落ち込みたいのはこっちよ。
People say that it would be awesome to be part of the Yakuza. Well, ask this guy how it is for him. Our boy Raku is a high schooler that's also the heir to a Yakuza clan, but all he wants is a normal life. He even has that childhood friend promise, and it just so happens he can't even remember the girl's face. Now, all he wants is peace with his crush and to avoid his family's criminal world.
見たの？聞いてたの？
Nisekoi is not a groundbreaking anime by any means, but if it has proven one thing, it's that originality is extremely overrated. All you need is a little charm, solid execution, and of course, waifus. There's a reason that this story and these characters have been done before, and that's because they're enjoyable, and some of you are just in denial. Number 5, quintessential quintuplets.
まだいたの？また懲りずに家庭教師するんだ。この前みたいに途中で寝ちゃわなきゃいいけど。
あれはてめえが薬を。
I know if I asked you if you tutor 5 girls, you'd immediately say yes without even knowing the price, which is sus. Anyway, despite being a top student, Futaro is poor and has a cold personality. A chance encounter with a rude transfer student leads to a high-paying tutoring job that could solve his family's financial worries. The catch? He has to tutor the very same girl and her 4 twins.
私はあんたを認めない。たとえそれであの子たちに嫌われようとも。
This is another harem plot, but this is the harem, if you know what I mean. The series has the overall harmony and the comedy just hits the spot. Not to mention the art quality is one of the best in the genre, so give some love to the creator too. You can pick your own waifu and watch the entire series, debating on Reddit to see who's gonna be with our boy. It's QQ. What more can I say? Number 4, Maid-sama.
なんだよ、笑いたきゃ笑えばいいだろ。悪かったな、見苦しくて。
恥ずかしがってると余計に可愛くて興奮しちゃうんだけど。
Could a by-the-books president with a soft spot and a cool heartthrob be a match made in chaos? At Saika High, the tough-as-nails Misaki, the first female president, cracks down on the boys as the demon president. Her reign gets an unexpected twist when she stumbles upon the school's most popular guy, Takumi Yusi, rejecting a love confession.
葵ちゃん、こいつ人間じゃないから危ないよ。
ひどいなミサちゃん。でもそういうとこも気に入ってんだけどね。
気安く触るな。
はいはい。
Maid-sama is definitely not your regular romance anime, and that's exactly why you'll love it. The series' comedy is pretty good most of the time, but no amount of jokes can hide the fact that the story is one of the best there is. Even though it is more of a slice-of-life series, there are a lot of things that are happening that make the plot move forward. It's legendary, and almost everyone that watched it likes it. If that isn't enough evidence for you to watch it, then I don't know what is. Number 3, Meisen ni Koku.
冗談だったんですか？冗談で好きだなんて言ったんですか？あんまりだわ。
Sometimes peace and quiet felt like a luxury in a boarding house overflowing with oddballs, but Yusoku's escape plan got derailed by the arrival of the new manager. Our boy Yusaku, tired of the wild antics of Meisen Koku's boarding house, packs up to find a quieter place to study. But a new manager, the beautiful Koyoko Otonashi, throws a wrench in his escape plan.
行ってきます。
あ、行っといで。
Meisen Koku takes us to the most memorable days of our lives, where we fall, get up, and love selflessly. It made me want to live in the 80s, honestly. This series is basically the infinite gauntlet of anime. It has romance, comedy, and coming of age, and it deals with things such as finding jobs, moving on, and the importance of communication. 96 episodes did justice to it, but I want more. Number 2, Kaguya-sama, Love is War.
会長、 大層表になると伺っていたのですが、
煽る
彼女いないんですか？
煽る
そうだな. Of all the things that you could compete for, these high school kids just have to choose a contest of who would confess first. War might be a strong word for the student council, but Miyuki and Kaguya's hidden feelings turn their meetings into a hilarious battle of brains. At the renowned Shuchin Academy, the elite student council has Miyuki Shirogane, the president, and Kaguya Shinomiya, the vice president. They like each other, but they're too smart to confess like normal people.
現に私は生まれたばかりの甥っ子としましたよ。ビデオで撮られながら。
狂気
懐かしいです。いけませんね。
I openly say it, this series is a masterpiece in comedy because I've never laughed so much in my entire life. Love is War is one of those rare anime where it actually gets better and better in practically every regard after each passing episode. Overall, this is a quality anime that I would wholeheartedly recommend anyone to watch. You'll agree with me when I say that the narrator is one of the best characters in the show. Number 1, Toradora.
私の存在をきれいさっぱり無視してベッドラベッドラベッドラベッドラベッドラベッドラ
おいタイガ今は
怖い高須くんこの公然わいせつ女か
If there was a contest for an anime character that's the most tsundere of them all, she'd win. Our Ryuji, with a face that screams delinquent, loves housework. Opposite him is Taiga Aisaka, a tiny firecracker named Palm Top Tiger. Fate throws them together after a hilarious misunderstanding, and now Ryuji is getting beaten up every day.
2枚でも3枚でも
うるさいわねちょっと待ってよ今選んでるでしょ
なんだよ急に
Toradora is not like many other romantic series out there that have characters falling in love simply just because they want to. The love here is slow, and I dig it a lot. Toradora gives its audience room to breathe and focuses on the first half of the show on building the friendship between the two main characters through silly lighthearted antics, making developed romantic feelings between characters seem more realistic and genuine later down the line when things become more serious. For a series that was done in the 2008-2009 time period, it is perfect. This is why it is number 1 in our list of the top 10 tsundere anime you must watch.